about Escrima, as well as his healing, natural healing, and his gift of reading from our God. Thank you. Now, I know that you need to talk to them, but that mic didn't quite work out as well as we wanted it to. How do you want? Do you want somebody to just hold the mic for you? You'll take care of it? We do. I do. Can I have a mic stand? Randy, a mic stand, please, love. You have 15 plus your instruction. So I'm going to give you guys a gift of about 15 minutes of this man's very important time, and he's gonna do 5 minutes of an explanation of the art of Escrima, and then he'll be available at that booth right next to that couple, and he's gonna do free reading. But please be generous with your tips. Again, please be generous with your tips. If you benefit from something like good service at the restaurant, you give them tips, right? Same thing with this man. He's more than just a server. He is giving us a blessing from God. Thank you. Let's give it up for Guru Khalid.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The sound comes. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Okay. Yes. Thank you for coming to the festival, and I'm your servant, Guru Khalid Khan, and this is also practitioner. His name is Rich Cabales, and we are going to show you Visayan single stick and also double stick revolving. Most people associate double stick with Arnis de Mano. This is the older art from Visaya South Central, which is a fight on a enclosed space, like on a boat, and single stick. Okay, when we do martial art, we clean ourselves, like the process cleans ourselves. There's no final destination. It's the process of training. It cleans ourselves, and we see the blessing of God. Now let me take 1 minute and tell you what people see who are with God. The people who have the seeing, they can see the image of God in everything. They can see in incidents, and they can see in the trees and the sky the image of God. And the image in this, because it cleans you, is like Jesus is resurrected. He resurrects you and makes you young again, and cleans your sins and cleans your mind. So martial art is for resurrection. It's not for fighting and killing. It's a training to clean yourself. Now, many people, they say one of the titles of God is He's merciful. Now, God is merciful. All the titles are understood depending upon what state you are of nearness to God. Now, supposing I say, God is very merciful. He gave me so much money and a brand new car, right? I can say, okay, we can say that. But next guy on another level can say, God is merciful. He didn't give me no wealth, but all that time I spent in prayer. So He gave me prayer instead, and that's the final thing that I'm going to take with me. So He'll say, now, to this second guy who's on the second level, he says, God is merciful. He kept me away from all these material things, so I'm never in bad things. See, the meaning of merciful changed. Do you understand this? It depends on your nearness to God. So, those who are near to God, to them only God is there. And those who are a little bit low, they run after mirage. That's all gonna go away. So in your heart, keep the prayer. then you have everything that you need to go out of this world, and you create destiny wherever you go. You understand?
Yes.
Do not be afraid of not having or whatever. And that is the message of Jesus, you know. He doesn't need his name, wherever it appears, he automatically creates everything. Okay, now we are going to show you some blocking system. There are 3 techniques of Filipino martial art. First, somebody is asking me what this is. This is a bag. Do you think maybe this is a bag? You know, South Central, they put things in here. This is a village bag, but it looks fashionable also. Okay, so there are 3 techniques of Filipino martial art to block. So we are going to show you basic blocking, then 2 fight drills, and then double stick. So look, basic blocking is there. To fighting strategy is 3. One is avoid and bait. The second is go to the outside of his right arm, because usually right arm has a weapon. And the second is intercept him. If there's no place to go, intercept him. So I'm going to show you avoid and bait. Give me number 1. This way. Bait. Now we'll show you this father dagger drill, which is to create explosiveness against strikes fed by instructor to a student. So the student applies blocking and becomes fast. Let me show you first the 12 strikes that's in all Eskrima. The Eskrima is based on 12, defending against 12 strikes. All Eskrima is based on fighting these strikes coming from these angles, and these are the humanly possible strike angles. Let us now proceed to Espada Daga drill. So he's learning how to block the second strike as he's blocking this. This is the Espada Daga drill in which one guy feeds and his speed increases. It's almost impossible to stop, but you learn how to be fast. The next we're going to show you some single stick attack and counter. In this one person attacks, the other blocks, then the other guy attacks it also, and the first person blocks. So they both go to and fro until one of them tricks the guy and then finishes the fight. I tried to trick him, but his angle was ready because he was standing in Serada position, where you can see. Now we are going to go to some double stick, and then the next group, which is I think the Manois Eskrima, is going to come. They are specialists in double stick. For double stick, which is Pangasinan area, this was with Serada is a South Central single stick. Pangasinan area double stick is a very dangerous art because there are two sticks coming at you. How are you going to stop? But the next group that's coming, they are specialists of it. I'm not. I'm just going to show you how they do arco abanico. So first you have, in double stick, first you have to learn arco. Once you become good, you use 2 sticks. Thank you very much. Before I go, I'm going to do a reading here. The public over here is very good. Everybody is good, but there's a doctor here, somebody in medicine. His destiny is very good. Also, all Asians, don't take this badly. All of us, I'm also Asian. In 12 years, we have to move from here. So be close to your family. Don't abandon your family back in Philippines. And save your cash. And you should not, this is what I'm hearing, that you should not, the group over here should not go on a cruise or on a big, into the mountains or in a river or whatever to avoid accident. Do not go. Stay where your feet are. Do not go into some dangerous, treacherous situation like in the snow mountains or whatever. I don't give you permission. Be close to the family. Okay, thank you.
I just love this man. You heard him. I do not give you permission. I do not give you permission.